What's up, Hunter? This is Gerard again, just doing a response for you. Um, Definitely love your pros and cons for the linked list. The one that hit the most with me, especially after doing our last project, was just the amount of setup that linked lists need. Um, they are hefty code work for a developer. Especially, I mean, we're only doing simple things like going up and down like a list of 10, right? Making a phone number, making a little spreadsheet of prices or something, right? I can't imagine somebody doing like mortgage rates or alphabetizing strings or going through each individual process of a like dictionary or encyclopedia kind of structure. That would just be insane to tackle. Just so many things. Oh, the just the thought of all the pointers makes my head explode. That said, one thing that I also noticed when doing my project with the redundancy of all that is that it makes it very organized. It also makes it very, I would say, safe because when you create a node, you're creating the data, the links, and the memory block all in one. And so I feel like trying to access that unintentionally would be much harder. So maybe that redundancy is actually a good thing in some instances. That's probably one of the only things I could think of, other than the pros that you have here. Um, they definitely, I think, utilize memory allocation better because I think you can. I mean, I used the M alloc, right, or malloc for my project, but I mean, I can't see why you couldn't put in your own personal memory if you really wanted to, and make it so it was very nice and neatly put next to each other. But so I definitely agree with your second one there. It is dynamic. Let's see. I don't know if maybe I don't know if maybe this one I totally agree with the add, remove, and insert. Um, but I definitely know that like an array, you could definitely do it. I think actually it would be more of a pain, but that's just me. Maybe there's a way that you're doing it that I'm just not aware of, which I would love to learn. Um, Here you have the typical arrays. They're faster, they're neater. They're very precise as far as their memory. Um, and then you have the cons of, yeah, but then in the end, you can't increase or decrease them, right? Which is not always good, especially when you have stuff that you don't know the size of. And then the same with the normal vector pros and cons, more error prone, more memory, but much more dynamic, can really do some fun stuff with them. But I definitely going over your link list definitely jogged some of those thought patterns for me of just like, well, maybe that redundancy is good if you're trying to keep things set and less errors, right? Um, I definitely went over some of your references, just kind of looked at them because I got time and I like to read the stuff. But good job overall, and hopefully hear more from you.